loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. On target here to Njoku. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, street.
Taylor now, up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Back all 80. Hurt.
Taylor again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
Higgins, the man in motion right. It's going to throw here on 3rd. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there up to the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lamar now from the gun. That's his man. That's their rookie from Oregon. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Henry running to the left. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Henry on 2nd. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Lee. And the Ravens take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline. Scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting at the 10. This makes it up to the 25. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's got room to roam. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10 here. Ward forced out to his right. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. On the gun, it's Ward. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Lamar out of the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That's cut at the 4. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens push their lead to 21-zip already. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 21-0 our score. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They've got the length of the field to go on this drive. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Well, I'm not seeing their signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And that's going to be a safety. No, we can't even pretend to be surprised at this point, Brock. They've been playing such a great game, and that safety joining an impressive list of big plays that they have had.
Yeah, this lead has been built on so many different types of plays. Kate, why not add a safety to the mix as well?
Put 2 on the board. And a disaster of a kickoff is going to give them incredible field position beyond midfield. From the pistol, Henry. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's completed right side. And they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal here from the 7.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a short yard gain. You find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
They'll run here with Henry. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens are running away with it in the 2nd quarter. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70's
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll work this one up to the 28. The rangy Kyle Hamilton get there for the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep the quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not really keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pound that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Out of the gun, Henry. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our first half. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Lays out, what a catch! It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Set to go now from the 35. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He goes to the hurry up here. 1st down throw here for Ward. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. So they let 1st down stand since it worked out well for him. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Come on. Hey. 79, Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Ward setting up to throw. This connects with Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Again, Ward going to the air. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 60.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short. The 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. One last play before the break. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
No better. When I got rich and down, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returnable from the 2. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, their hopes of an early comeback, that faint flicker of light they had when they exited the locker room at halftime, that return just snuffed it out. Very good chance now that lead's going to grow and certainly not shrink.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Play fake, Jackson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in close to the 8. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Here's another for it. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They give to Taylor, right side. Now he danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Mustang 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Vacates quickly left side. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. One man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down from the 42.
And the Titans
From the gun, it's Ward. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He goes to the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Titans 1st down.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Running in the red zone. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
19 tight.
1st down. A gain of 14.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, great chance to win.
More than 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and
60
7.
Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Get it? Go!
Ward now. Got the first down grab and still going. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans take 7 points off the deficit.
Titans 10.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Has it at the 11. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Sit on! What? Sit on! 180! What a shot! Sit on!
Play action now with Jackson. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 17-yard line.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
Sit on! 180! Sit on! Hey! Hey! Sit!
Lamar now from the gun. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. We've set it down from 37.
180! 180! What a shot! Go! Sit on!
Again, right side to Henry. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go ahead. Sit on! Sit on!
And off now to Hill. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
I'm already.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hey, middle. 180! 180! You at
We'll air it out on 3rd. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Gilligan in punt formation.
It's grabbed at the 10. It gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
Ward setting the pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. That's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
Ready, set.
Your 2nd and 10 from the 21.
60 Maverick, 60. Ready. Set, go.
Here's Ward. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, that's exactly how you get it done.
Ready.
On 3rd and long, it's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
And that one won't flip the field at all. It's down just beyond the 40-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set up.
Going back into the handoff. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set up. One in. Set up.
From the gun, Jackson taking a shot deep here. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens throwing 6 more on the blowout. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need ya. I got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need ya. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since